Oh, pardon me. Okay, people. I'm always mute the winner, and this is Rimworld Magic 7 series, and we are dealing with the aftermath of the raid. We got Blackburn captured over here. Not really too keen on this drone that's going on, if you see here. Psychic drones lasted 7 hours. Distant powerful AI is sending waves. But yeah, so I wanted to do this stream anyway, to get a bit further on in our little playthrough of Rimworld here. But I also wanted to air my opinions, and if anybody joins, get their opinions too on the new Doctor. For those of you who don't know who it is, please feel free to go ahead and check out the reveal. If you want, you can just stick around, I can tell you. And then obviously I'm going to go into why I like it and why I don't like it. Because it's a bit of a mixed reception from me, I'm not going to lie. So here it is, the 13th Doctor, or the next Doctor, as we all get wrapped up in the differences of all the different people who it is and stuff. Anyway, it is Jodie Whittaker. Yes, that's right, it's a woman. And a lot of people who have spoke to it before it was revealed didn't want it to be a woman. I mean, a lot of people were hoping that it wasn't Chris Marshall as well, which they've got their wish. But personally, I like the idea of Chris Marshall doing it. I think he's a good candidate for it. Ooh, bear with. I just think that for a start, Jodie Whittaker is probably an amazing actress. I've not seen her in anything really. Okay. Yeah, Empty Child, thanks for joining us. Yeah, I'm not saying it shouldn't have been done. As I say, I'm sure she will, and personally, I am one of those people who I always give someone a chance. I'm not going to go in and go, bloody hate it, but I feel that it's been done for the wrong reasons because BBC wants to tick boxes. And Jodie Whittaker is actually from my hometown, so I am really happy for her as a fellow person from Huddersfield, from Yorkshire. And I hope that she does really well, and I hope she proves me wrong. I just think that it's done for the wrong reasons, and it looks a bit bad in the sense of it's someone from Broadchurch following Chibnall. Like, maybe it'll make the transition for him smoother, but I hope it works out. I hope it does a lot better than what I'm expecting. I think it'd be a really hard act to follow in Capaldi. I'm wondering if we're going to see any regeneration. If it's like a reboot in the sense of Eccleston, where we're just going to see her turn up and Capaldi's not actually going to feature. if you know what I mean. If she's going to turn up at the beginning of the first season, or is she going to turn up and do a cameo in the Christmas special as another Doctor, as in, like, they're going to have her, well, the first Doctor and Capaldi, 3 Doctors. That'd be cool to see. And then now, like, it's really hard to go from, honestly, I've seen a lot of comments, read a lot of comments online. Sorry, I'll just keep the game flowing a little bit, because I don't think anything too dangerous is going to happen at this time. But yeah, just in the morning, I'm going to probably go through this with work colleagues and be like, I know at least a couple of them who weren't keen on the idea of Chris Marshall, and the same weren't really keen on the idea of a female Doctor, so what did they expect, because those were the runners, either a female or Chris Marshall. Yes, there were a few other names, but they only came up recently and on some obscure places, I think, as well. But what can you do? That's who we've got. We've got to deal with it. When they first picked Capaldi, most people didn't like him, and I think he's done really well to turn it around. Personally, myself, I'm not a massive fan of this change, but I wasn't a massive fan of the change from David Tennant to Matt Smith, and I thought Matt Smith was brilliant in the end. And Capaldi, I was the other way. Most people didn't like him. I loved it from the start. I was like, this is awesome. A Doctor that actually looks and acts and feels old enough to play the part, and he's just brilliant, and he's alien and grumpy, and it works. It's so good. And then now he's going, and it's really sad. But oh man, I just hope that in time she will prove me wrong. And being from my hometown, I'm rooting for her to prove me wrong. What was it doing on Rimworld? Let's have a look. Not enough stars. Right, I'm gonna have a look, see if I can find any steel. Yeah, I thought there might be some scattered about somewhere. I don't really like raccoons. I'm gonna kill that. Whoa, more steel. I've got an idea actually, if I zoom out. Ooh, there's some down here. Minus 10 on that. Target temperature. -7. Orders. Cut the plants. Right. Mining. I think mining out that section might be a good idea. Harvest the heal root. So how's the social rapport going with this guy? If you haven't watched the last session, at the end of the last session I was talking about building rapport. You have to build rapport. I tend to pick friendly chat at first. That helps build up rapport a little bit, I suppose. I'm going to go and chat and recruit, because even though he might not be the most useful, he's quite good on artistic, melee and shooting, and that means he can be just used to create art, and then whenever I need, he can just attack, which is really useful for me, because it's always good to have. I'm going to get rid of the squirrels. No, not ready. Nearly ready. I'm not really a fan of the rat, so we'll get rid of that. Heal root, ready to harvest. I think this is the beautiful... I've never played on a map with wild hero. This is the first time I've spotted that in the game. I know I haven't been playing it for the last God knows how long, but yeah, I don't know. Sacket drone is ending, that's awesome. So we've got some steel up here. It's a bit far from the base, so we don't want to go up there yet. See, that's why I don't like that they go from a fair distance. I just wish they wouldn't. Death in 15 hours. Right. So... that was a really good shot, and I don't know how I managed to do it. But yeah, so need some kind of something about a flooring in thinking about flooring in the freezer that I'm creating needs to be a little bit better than right. So I've got this lot going on 33, 25, 20%. 16%. How's the... is that cotton? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Zone another 6x2 there. Some cotton. I'm also gonna probably let's have a look at everybody's gear. See if we no, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. So that means we want hats first. this is going to be my prison thing. Might alternate between prison and medical. A hospital might be a good thing to have, and I've got plenty of wood, so I'm probably going to craft that as well. These are 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking don't think it needs to be any bigger than that. Actually, yeah. I am gonna make it bigger. Just a tiny bit bigger. Any have we tried to recruit? Rejected. I'm tempted to release just to get the faction improved faction standing. Because if you look down here, faction standing. I think he's with Blade Man. The faction standing with the Blade Man is like quite highly hostile. So we just let him go back. So I might do a little bit of planning. Because like, I'll probably plan that. Maybe cut that across there. gives me a bit of a scope. Refugee chased human computer named Alex Bernal calls you from nearby and chased. Senator Meza extra safety and offers to join your colony. Biologically he is 39 years old. He warned that you will have to fight off the tribes people on his tail. I will offer him safety. Right. I think what I'm going to do as well is production crafting spot. There. Bills. Until you have 3. Who is it that has? Right, so then now, character, Iron World. Shooting, intellectual, crafting, okay. And work. Right, so now I need another bedroom. Thinking this side. Structure. 2, 3, 4. Right. So, what I'm thinking is as well, because I don't really need all this all the time, but when I've got my food stockpile set up, which I will do now, even though preferred clear all raw food meals and animal corpses. Right, go now. Character shooting. Quick the shot though. Now. Add a bill. Make Pants. That's priority. Make a t-shirt. There we go. Right. Kill a bar. And flip a turkey. Okay. Animal sleeping spot. Oh crap. Why do you insist? Oh, I'm tip. So, forgot all about getting this guy. A bedroom. So if I just put a sleeping spot there for now. There we go. Just dead. Right. Is it getting a bit warm? It's getting a bit warm. I think it's getting a bit warm. I think we need to go on mad hunting. printing thing. Is there any natural? Oh dear. What was do for? Anybody else who could use medicine? Not really. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Storage. Foods of any kind. Not allowed. How's his shooting going? And Etsy? Furniture as well. So structure. I need to build a dining room down here. Building it. I think next here is a good idea. Maybe the door. Right. Okay. So I just got a text as well from another friend saying, "What do you think? What do you think of the new Doctor Who or the new Doctor being a woman?" As I've said already, my opinion is she's from my hometown, so I'll give her a shot. I hope she proves me wrong, but I'm not particularly keen on the idea. I mean, it's not a sexist thing from my perspective. It's just that the Doctor has always been a woman, and why? Because our world is slightly changing its perceptions on gender, and it's a bit silly really. Like, it's getting a bit out of hand how much we're focusing on stuff like that. For my liking anyway. I just think it should be just, you just pick the best actor or actress for the job. I don't think it is that, because I think we live in a society where they feel they have to bend the rules and mess things up or play about with things rather than just do what works. There's a rat in the kitchen down the lane. Come on, grab some food. More food. Oh wow, look at all this food coming in. Yay, the rice is ready. I also need research. So this is going to be production. This is going to be my simple research area. And dining room table. Oh, that's awesome. Balanced it out. We've got cycle synergy going on now. Normal. Sorry. So right, workshop. Take that off now for a bit. But you see, they'll do like that feature. Right, so we've got a bit of rice in there. I'm thinking we now need to plant some more strawberries. Might be a good idea. Growing strawberries. I don't know. Now I've got a cougar skin t-shirt as well, which is pretty cool. Oh man. Anyway, so if you're watching this on replay, I think we're going to end it here. Still a lot of work to be done on the Magic 7 playthrough. We now have 8 people. Bernal, the computer. Never quite understood that. Oh, but we're making progress, and hopefully this will be a fairly good series. I'd just like to say, you know, there's plenty of people out there who had shared the same opinion as what I did. As you cannot be a woman as far as Doctor Who goes, and the Doctor, it cannot be a woman, and it's not good, and now we have a woman and we have to suck it up and deal with it, and I just hope it doesn't ruin the show. I'm sure she'll do a fantastic job. I just think that the writers might have been heading in that direction, and maybe that's not such a good thing, but here we are, that's what we've got. Obviously we'll give it a shot and see if it works out. Props to her for getting the role, and yeah, if you've got any comments, feel free to give us a shout, let us know what you think. And I'm not totally against the idea of a woman Doctor, I just think it's too soon for it to happen, but then again, why should it not happen is all that I'm going to get in response. So we'll see what happens, we'll give it a go, and I hope you've enjoyed Rimworld. It's a very cool game. I think it's about 23 quid maybe on Steam, £23. Not sure how much that is in dollars for anyone from America or other countries with other currencies, but yeah, £23-ish if you want to pick it up. It's being developed, it's still in alpha as far as I'm aware, so it's still in development and it is improving all the time. It's definitely worth checking out. If you ever want to watch, or basically how I got into the game was I was watching another YouTuber called Sky Storm, and I can definitely recommend watching his playthroughs. He's got a couple of playthroughs of it and they are a lot of fun, and he definitely shows you how to get on in the game, and yeah, so shout out to Sky and thanks to him that I've got heavily into this game. I don't think he's playing it at the minute, but hopefully he'll return to it at some point, as I did thoroughly enjoy his series on this game. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we can do some more of this in the near future. Probably gonna try and do it a couple of episodes a weekend, see how I feel during the week. Might do some during the week if I get time, but work usually tires me out. So enjoy, and yeah, if you've got any comments about Doctor Who, please do leave us a comment. It'd be good to hear from you. Take it easy. Bye.